Hey guys, welcome to another Ned's Tool Talk video. So today's video, we got a small project. As you're gonna see, I'm gonna insert it somewhere up there or down, wherever I can fit it. My front door is a hardwood door, and my house is older built. It's mid-80s built, and it's on a stump, so the house naturally moves a little bit. So over the years, we got to the point where this door on a bottom corner opposite of the hinges, so the lock side, the bottom corner, the door can close, but you gotta really like slam it. So what I need to do is I brought it out. The door needs painting anyways because the clear coat has faded away. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to employ the Trexel, Milwaukee Trexel right there, and we're gonna have to cut down the door for about 3 mil on one side. And so start from zero from a hinge side and about 3 mil on the lock side, so the door fits nicely. And then after that, we're gonna sand down the door, clean it up, dust it off, and then we're gonna apply a coat of Cabot's outdoor clear coat from both sides. So without further ado, let's get down to cutting and sanding. So stick around and watch the whole video. You're gonna learn how to trim your door so it fits and how to tidy up your door so it looks brand new. So stick around. So this is what it looks like when you set up your track. I'm gonna, as I said, we got about 3 mil here, and we're going down to nothing on this side. And also, because I've got this sealing rubber from the other side, I didn't want to take it off because it's very hard to get it to stick as it does with the original adhesive. So I just put some of this painter's tape, hoping that it's gonna hold it down enough for the saw not to cut it. But I've adjusted the saw perfectly. That's the beauty of having a track, so you can really adjust it nicely so it cuts perfect, so it doesn't cut into other things. So what we're gonna do is now I've adjusted the saw in a scoring cut. So now we're gonna start. Okay, score cut is done. Not that it's really needed, but why not? Okay, our cut is done and it looks really nice and perfect. So the next step after this, I'm gonna remove all this and we're gonna set up the sander and start sanding. As you saw, guys, cutting stage is done. The door is cut down. I'm just gonna hope in my good judgment that 3 mil was enough. I'm not gonna test it. I'm gonna sand it down, paint it, let it dry, and then I'm gonna cross myself, put it back on and hope it fits, because if it doesn't, oh boy, am I gonna have fun. This is 50 kilo door. I just took it out with my dad and we felt the weight, both of us. So anyways, as you've seen, I've got a Bosch sander. We're gonna use 120 grit sandpaper. I'm gonna use a bit older one because I'm out of 240 grit, and it's a bit rough, but not that crazy rough. So I don't wanna go too much with the brand new sandpaper, so I'm gonna use an older one. That's gonna be somewhere between 120 and 240. Sand it down, might go up to 320, might not, we'll see. But let's get down to sanding. right, so that's a bulk of sanding now. Now I need to get a sandpaper in my hands and get all these edges around the glass sanded, and that's gonna take longer than this. So but I'm not gonna record that. I'm gonna come back to you guys when we are done sanding, ready to start painting the door. So I was gonna sand all these things by hand, and I started by hand, and then my nose is itchy. Then I remembered I've got one of these things, so I've sanded the other side, the underside. Now I flipped the door around. I've sanded with a big sander all these surfaces, beautiful. Now I'm gonna sand with a Milwaukee, so much easier. Watch this. And that's literally it. Beautiful, so easy. Okay, right here we got Cabot's exterior clear with a nice 50mm brush, and as you can see, sanding is finished long time ago. First coat on half the door is done, so unpainted, painted. Looks a bit different. Here I had an issue where the door started flaking off while I was sanding, so I just had to sand it all the way almost down just to make a nice smooth edge so it's not looking janky, but that's how the door looks at the moment. So we're gonna continue painting right now. So what I did is around the glass here, I taped it around. I was gonna be a brave boy and do a cut in, as the painters would do, but I decided that I'm not brave enough. So I just topped it out to mask it and paint it as you would. I know if I try to freehand it, I would smudge the glass big time. Like this, at least it is protected. The door handle, if you ask why didn't I take it off, well, it's on purpose, because last time when I took it off to replace the cylinder, one screw stripped, because the screws are such a high quality on today's things that it just stripped. So that's the reason why I don't want to take the handle off. I don't want to even try, and I'm hoping I don't have to take it off at all until I sell the house and it's someone else's issue. Unfortunately, it's like that, so that's the reason. Might sound rude, but sometimes you're just gonna close your eyes and say, not my problem. So, if you didn't know, this is a M12 hydraulic impact driver, hip squatter if you're gonna use one in a house. Recommend it. Anyways, the door is back on. As you can see, it's painted beautifully. It's got 2 coats from inside, 2 coats from outside, sanded absolutely to zero before painting. Also, one more advice is this thing here, can remove now. It's called wind bag. You pump it up here. Yeah, so it pumps up. It goes much more, holds up to, it says somewhere here, holds up to 135 kilos. And this is one of the best tools that you can use if you're hanging the door by yourself, because you can just prop it up on the bottom. It's not a review, I'm just saying what's a very handy tool. What I did as well before installing the door back on, I've put this strip on the bottom, the seal, and let's test the door now. I've tested it already, but let's just make sure. There is zero catching on the bottom, and it's got about 2 mil of a clearance under. And it just fits absolutely beautifully. Look at it. Click. So there you go, guys. That's a relatively short, quick video of how to fix up your door that's not closing right, how to sand it down, how to repaint it, clear coat it, or whatever you're gonna be doing, putting color or clear coat on it, and how to hang the door back on, at least partially how to hang the door back on, because I forgot to press record before. Anyways, but that's it. The door is finished. The finish on it is absolutely gorgeous. It's shiny, it's nice. I'm super happy. It all fits beautiful. So yeah, from next week we're going back to normal tool reviews and normal schedule. Anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, bye.